A lot of times, what you wind up with when doing TPO roofs are what's called cold welds in the seams. Could be from a start-stop. Maybe the guy running the robot answered his phone. A lot of things that can cause a cold weld. What we're going to look at today is how to repair a cold weld. Finding the cold weld's easy. We just use your probe and probe down the seam, and if you're putting the proper pressure on the probe, it will find the cold weld for you. So here's John, and he is preparing a found cold weld for a patch. The first thing he's going to do is take soap and water, clean soapy water, spick and span, and he's going to scrub the area. And he's going to scrub it out much wider than where the cold weld is, so he has a nice work area. Next, he's going to take the recommended solvent cleaner, and he's going to wet the rag, and he's going to clean on top, bottom, and in the weld area. After he's got that clean, he'll take his heat welder and he will re-weld the area that's affected by the cold weld. He'll then cut a patch of unsupported material. You could use supported or unsupported at this point, but unsupported welds a little quicker and a little easier. So John will cut a patch out of unsupported material. He'll round the corners so they're less prone to peel. He will take solvent cleaner and he will clean the patch thoroughly. And then he'll center the patch over the area that was not welded properly upon installation. Once he's gotten his area clean and his patch clean, he will tack weld the patch down in the center so it won't move. Once he gets it tack welded down, he's going to do what we consider a pre-weld. And once the patch is pre-welded, you can see him turn that neoprene roller on in and really get a good roll in the crease of the existing seam. Then he'll work from the center out to the edges. Again, he's going to use the corner of that roller and really get a good crease down that seam. Now he'll pull, make sure anything that's not completely welded right there gets popped up, and he's going to start his weld. And he'll move that heat gun pretty quickly with that roller directly behind it, using the pressure of the roller to push the two heated pieces of material together. This creates the bond. And he'll work his way around. Once he's complete, he's going to let the patch cool. When the patch is cooled off, I want you to see how he's creasing that roller again. That's pretty important. That really puts a good bond from your unsupported patch down right into that crease of that lap. But as I was saying, once he gets the patch welded and it begins to cool, we always want to probe our work. I don't care how good you are. If you don't probe your work, you're not finishing your job. You're always going to have potential for missing. There could have been a piece of dust in there, a piece of lint off the rag. Lots of things can cause a cold weld, which is what we're fixing here. Somebody didn't probe originally. Once he's done, he'll pull out his probe and he'll run down all four sides, paying particular attention to the seam. That's the easiest point of failure. Everything looks good. Oh, he got a little bit up. So he's going to make sure he gets that up out of the way. Probably put a little cleaner in there and reapply some heat with the roller. He's drying off right now, just make sure, and then here he goes. Weld it down solid, and that should be that. That's a patch over a cold welded TPO lap.